Good morning, this is Raja Bhandari and welcome to Capital Form and what is new on GTV. Yes friends, welcome to our show and today we have in our studio Seema Nair. Welcome Seema ji.
Thank you.
And she will be talking about forthcoming Shiver, which is today by the way. It's going to start around 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock.
Right. Shivyogi Baba Shivananji will be the one conducting this in a different, I will be going over how it's going to happen and how 3 days,
Yes.
3 days going to be chit chat, how and where and all that we will be discussing. Seema ji, first of all, tell me a little bit about yourself, who you are, what do you do, and welcome to our studio.
Thank you so much. My name is Seema Nair and I am a CPA and I have my practice in Percival, individual practice. My practice name is Accurate Accounting and Taxation. When I came in USA, I had my master in home economics, but I changed my field, did my MBA here, and then I couldn't sign the return, so I had to go for CPA. Well, so you can say it's big change from home economics.
Welcome to another
CPA.
Accountant on our show. So we will be talking to her hopefully more in forthcoming weeks. And now, what is a Shivyog?
Shivyog, very good question. Anytime we say the word Shiv, we always get an image of Lord Shiva.
Right.
But it's more than that, because Shiv is beyond the barrier of form and name. So it's like Shiv means it's infinite, and you can say other names like a God, Supreme,
Devonkadev, Mahadev.
So you can say Supreme Consciousness. So and Yoga is merging or uniting. So Shiv Yoga is merging and uniting with the infinite. When you merge with infinite, when you merge with infinite and when you be one with God, that is Shiv Yoga.
So basically what we're talking about is that we want to become one with the God.
Right.
And that is what Shiv Yoga is all about. So that was Shiv Yoga you discussed just now. Now what is Virtual Shiver are we talking about?
Okay, this is a good question and this is a new concept for all of us too. Babaji has conducted thousands of Shivers by visiting each and every corner of the world, and he given so much enlightenment and given the healing to the masses, but the demand for his awakening powers has increased manifold. So the demand is a lot, but it's not practical for Babaji to go to each and every corner and teach every single person. So here the idea of Virtual Shiver comes. And one thing I will try to say in Babaji's language, which is not coming from me, just whenever I'm saying something. Okay. So Babaji says, Shiv Yoga used to be a sacred flowing sacred river. Anyone can come, take a dip, dissolve their negativity, enlighten into their awakening powers. But these days, Shiv Yoga is a ocean of wisdom. So there is a lot to learn.
So from its river to ocean now.
Right.
Let's put this way. So it was a river, now it became ocean because Babaji is so popular.
Right.
Babaji comes every day on very national TV. So people are hooked up to that, I've seen it.
Yes.
And day by day is coming.
Right.
But now, so this is basically you sum up with the Virtual Shiver, that's what it is?
Yes. They were saying there are so many different forms of Shivers which we go and attend it. Different forms is, you can say, Siddha healing, Shambhavi Dhyana, several options of
So friends, what she's trying to say is that these are the forms like Shiv Yoga 101, Shiv Yoga, those are the steps that you have to start from somewhere, and then this is, but this is the below 101.
Yeah, this is the basic one.
Basic
you have to start with this
one. Okay. Now, so we will be going 101 later on, but this is below one. Okay, now I got it. Now, how will the Virtual Shiver function?
The Virtual Shiver will function, first of all, before I say Virtual Shiver, Babaji will not be present there physically.
Okay.
It will be his subtle presence. Why is that? First of all, we need to understand what Guru is. Usually people think Guru is a physical body, but Babaji is trying to make us experience. Guru is an experience which we can feel it. not just see a human being and say, this is my guru. So with this virtual shiver, he will be sending us energy. He will not be there present physically. It's interesting.
So basically, you are watching a video,
Right.
right? However, you will feel his presence.
Right.
That's what he will, okay. So he will make sure, so this is how we call Abdut Baba Shivananji,
Right.
that when you are sitting in front of the TV even, then he will take you and make you feel that he's sitting over there and talking to you.
Correct.
All right. Okay.
Because in regular shiver, when we go, we hardly see Babaji. We sit down and the energy is so high, we close our eyes and just listen. So, okay, when we open the eyes physically, he is there. But here we will even close our eye or not, we still be feeling the energy.
So that's the technology. It's working.
Yes.
That's what exactly it is. That. But at the same time, friends, you are absolutely right. You go to temple, you look at the Devi, Devata, then you close your eyes.
Right.
Basically, you hardly look at them, and then okay, very good. Now, what will be the content of the Shivyog?
Okay.
Shivyog or virtual shiver, rather.
People who have attended the shiver, it will be the same content. It will have, of course, he will be imparting his knowledge and grace. And in this shiver, he will be, we will have a meditation, sankirtan, dhyana. So all these things will be just like the same, like other shivers. And on top of that, Guru and Guru Mandala will be helping us to receive those blessings.
So basically, when I did watch this show on Babaji's on national TV, they say that now he's going to give you a mantra.
Right.
So then they stop that.
Right.
So, but here it won't be like that?
No.
Oh,
it
so
won't be like that.
so friends, it will be just like that. He will be talking to you through media. However, he will be giving you the mantra.
Right.
So you will be participating in that particular. Only thing is that he's not in a physical form.
Correct.
That's what it. Okay.
Right.
Very good. Now, Siddha healing.
That's what I'm coming back to. That like the people who watches ZTV or TV Asia, Babaji always say, invoke the Sanjeevani in your both hands.
Okay.
And then TV turns off because we don't show it.
The
on
one
TV.
I was just
Right,
talking. Okay.
That you were just saying. So you just said a little bit earlier than
Oh
that.
my God! I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Okay.
So what Babaji do, he will help us to initiate. He will initiate us and help us how to invoke Sanjeevani in our both hands. So we will learn, we will feel the energies going in both hands. And then he will also teaches us how to connect to the higher consciousness. So when we know how to invoke Sanjeevani and how to connect to higher consciousness, we will be healing ourselves and we can heal our loved
What is
ones.
Sanjeevani?
Sanjeevani is like, Babaji given the name Sanjeevani, you know, it's
But
like an energy.
energy.
Energy, it's coming out from your hands.
Shambhavi.
Shambhavi.
Okay.
No, Shambhavi is, there is a difference. This is, here in this shiver, we will be learning how to invoke from our hands. But Shambhavi is, he
Form.
teaches, Shambhavi, he
Is
teaches
another.
how to invoke from your third eye.
Okay.
So in this shiver, just wanted to correct it, we will be learning how to invoke from
That
our
is
both
more
hands.
than enough to
Right.
bring the energy in you.
Yeah.
Excellent. So that's what Siddha healing is?
That's a Siddha
Siddha healing,
Right.
okay. What kind of healing everyone will receive? I mean, do you just describe it or is there any other thing that they will be having?
It's a very good question. So when we hear the word healing, usually the question comes in our mind, oh, healing of physical body, right? But in this shiver, I think after learning Shivyog, I came to know it's not a healing of just physical body, it's 5 different bodies. We don't have just one body. We have
5 शरीर.
हाँ 5 शरीर. तो उन 5 शरीरों की जो healing इस शिवर में होएगी, which is like we can say healing of body, mind and soul, healing in totality. And Babaji says when we go to the doctor, the doctor treats the physical body, and then after few days, you know, if few days or few months, few years, the disease comes back because we are not aware of other 4 bodies. So disease may be sitting in the 4th or 3rd body, but we are treating the physical
So
body.
basically, Babaji will be taking medicine step further, right? Okay.
So he actually did the Science Beyond Science Shiver to teach to the doctors, don't just heal the physical body.
If the doctor friends are listening, it will be a very, very good experience that if they can join in the shiver,
Right.
and then they can, of course, they are learned person, they are healing people left and right. However, they can enhance their healing power.
Correct.
So that's what I learned from Babaji is one of the.
Right.
Okay, now what is there any cost associated with it?
Yes. For this shiver particular, it's $120 that
For 3 days?
For 3 days. I will explain because people usually have this question.
Little quickly.
Yeah, quickly.
Okay.
The cost is associated, the first thing is it's associated to cover those expenses. And Babaji say you should never ever receive anything for free. So when someone else is paying for your bhandara, so you are indebted to that. And second thing, why we are paying $120 and the rest of the money after paying the expenses going to the charitable purposes. So he is actually helping us pay for your expenses, don't get in debt from other people, and second, you don't get your do some charitable work and then get benefit manifold.
अपना कर्म आप कीजिए, अपने there will be lunch.
There will be lunch, there will be a snack.
Snacks, okay. So whole day, since the 3 days continuously is going to be, so friends, obviously you're not going out somewhere to eat.
Correct.
So you will be properly given that lunch and then snacks. So obviously it cost. So obviously if there is anybody has a question about funds, you can answer that.
Correct.
Your CPA.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Now,
I'll be happy to.
Some people ask me attending this shiver how we can continue to connect it.
Okay.
Means that after this, how we going to do?
Okay.
We have very few seconds to go,
Right.
so if you
so
can.
So there's a two different way we will still be connected. We have a Shivyog forum where we receive Baba's link every week. So we can become a part of that. Every Sunday we can do the meditation with him. And second way is to come and participate in Durga Saptati. We hold every second Sunday on Rajdhani temple, and which is at 11 o'clock to 1:30.
So this shiver, friends, is at Durga temple in Virginia.
Correct.
And it's going to start
on 11th.
Today?
Today,
Okay.
yes.
At what
10
time?
o'clock.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock to?
10 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
10 to 6 every day, 3 days continuously. If you have more information, you need rather more information, you can definitely contact her. We will put the phone number down there, so you can call or you can email, so then we can achieve whatever we can supposed to be achieving in this life as a human being from Babaji. So friends, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Seemaji. So nice of you. So nice of you.
Thanks.
Thank you, friends, and don't forget to watch me in Chitramala in Ashar and of course in Salam India. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.